Hey, what's up, guys? It's been a long time since I last made the tier list video for infantry commanders. With the two new legendary infantry commanders that going to be released very soon, I think it is a perfect timing for me to update my infantry commander tier list for open field. Remember, this tier list is for the open field only. I hope this video can help you decide on which commanders you should be working on in the future. So like my tier list is a bit different from other content creators. I do not use the level ranking S plus A, B, C. Instead, I use a numerical ranking where the number represents the total score I gave to each of the commanders. So let's go right to the tier list here. At rank number 1, we have Guan Yu! Yes, he is still at rank number 1 in my opinion. With the total score of 18, attack 11.5, defense 2.5, support 3, and mobility is 1. So of those points added up to the total score of 18, which put him to rank number 1 still. And at rank number 2, we have where is my 1 second here? Okay, next one. Gotta scroll down a little bit here for the next commander. The next one, also at rank number 1, sharing the same title with Guan Yu, is Alex. So Alex's score is also at 18 as well. Attack 10.5, defense 3, support 3, mobility 1.5. With all of those scores add up to a total of 18 score as well. So these two commanders are still very, very good for infantry players. And next one we have is going to be Hero Sigurdsson. So Hero is at rank numbers. He is 17.5. 15 to 17 is. I'll put Hero at rank number from 18 to 20 as well. Right, 17.5. Let's round it up here. Let's round it up here for Hero here, and let's put him at rank at 18 to 20 here. So for Hero, he has attack of 17. 17 points for attack, 0 point defense, 0 point for support, and 0.5 points for mobility right there. So 17.5, very, very close. I would say very, very close to Guan Yu and Alex. Okay, and next up we have going to have what here? Next we're going to have a Richter. Richter is at 16 points total. And he is ranked from 15 to 17 here, right? He's fitting in this category. From 15 to 17 points here, we have a Richter with the attack of 2.5, defense 11.5, and support 2. You add up all of those points, mobility is 0 as well. I did not add the mobility for Richter here, but he has 0 point for mobility. So the total point for Richter is 16. And he is slightly behind Guan, Alex, and Hero here. Next up, we have at 15.25 points is Pacquiao 2. So like, why are you asking me why 15.25 in the bracket? He can get up to like 15.25 points if he gets swamped by more than 3 matches constantly, consistently. Otherwise, if you play him and you don't let him get swarm quite often, then he's only stay around 12.25 score only. So let's go right to it here with his score. Attack 3.5, defense 7.5, can go up to 10.5 if he gets swarm. Support 0, mobility 1.25, and with that add up to total of 15.25 points there for Pacquiao. And the one after Pacquiao is going to be one of my favorite commander from my very, very first gen commander here, Charm Martel. Here we got Charm Martel at 13.5 points, attack 6, defense 6.5, and mobility 1. So with that, add up to the total of 13.5 points right there for Charm Martel. And the next one, we have a Constantine, also at 13.5 point as well. Also at the category from 12 to 14 points here. So for Constantine, his attack is 1.5, defense is 9, and support is 3. And if you add up those scores, you gotta get him at 13.5 points there. And next one, we going to have Leo. We got Leo at 12 points total. His attack is 7, his defense is 5, support 0, 0 mobility as well. And he is also fitting in the category from 12 to 14 here. Next one, we're going to have one of the new commander, Cheok Jun. Cheok Jun is from 11. So, 12. Okay, let's put him at 12 here. So, Cheok Jun is 11 and 12 if he can maintain a high number of stack. So, attack 10.5, defense 0.5, 0 support, 0 mobility. So, I am not super high about this new commander here, right? Cheok Jun. I don't think he's gonna be able to perform very well on the open field. And next one, we're going to have Zenobia. Zenobia is at the total score of 10. So she is ranked from the category 9 to 11 here. Attack 3.125, defense 5.125, support 1.75, 0 mobility. And with that, gave her a score of 10 here for the open field. So definitely better than some of the epic commanders there. Next one, we're going to have our favorite epic commander, Sun Tzu. So we got Sun Tzu at 9. Same tier as Zenobia here, right? With attack 6, defense 3, support 0, 0 mobility here as well. And that is our Sun Tzu. And next one, we're going to have a Yuji at 7 points. We got Yuji here. Attack 4.5, defense 1.5, and support is 1. Pretty decent score for like an epic commanders. And the last one we're going to have is Bjorn Ironside at 6.5 only. So Bjorn Ironside is one of the new epic commanders that got released recently. But he is definitely not better than Sun Tzu. And he is somewhere around the same level as Yuji Moondog here. He has a little bit of like a buff for the skill damage, but Yuji Moondog has that defense reduction debuff as well. So kind of like very, very similar for the two commanders. So Bjorn Ironside at 6.5, attack 5, defense 1, support 0.5 for that skill damage boost, and mobility 0 right there. And here we go. This is the list. So ZA, the infantry tier list for open field right here. At the top tier, we got Gwen, Alex, Harold here. At the second tier, we got Richard and Pekal. At the third tier, we got Traumatel, Constantine, Leo, and Cheok Jun, the new infantry commanders. At the fourth tier, we got Zenobia and Sun Tzu. And at the bottom tier, we got Yuji Moondog and Bjorn Ironside. So I do want to go and I do want to explain a little bit more here on the two new commander, right? Two new infantry commander, which is Pekal and Cheok Jun, right? So like I made a video earlier to hype him up quite a bit. But his score is not super high, right? Definitely not higher than Guan Yu here. But one thing you need to keep in mind is that these commanders, this tier list is based on the commander by themselves only, right? It's not like they're not pairing with another commander here. So like when you pair any of these commander with another commanders, they can have an additional boost, right? if the synergy working out. For example, right, if you're going to pair Pacquiao with YSG, right? So if you pair Pacquiao with YSG, 50% skill damage is gonna work on Pacquiao's active skill damage as well. So Pacquiao will gain an additional like 1 or 2 points in attack right there from just being paired with YSG. So keep in mind when you think about these commander, right? Some of these commander can be ranked higher depend on the commander that they are going to be paired with, right? For example, right, Leo, right? Leo may be 12 to 14, but like let's say if he being paired with Guan Yu silent, and then Leo's active skill got gains that 50% skill damage, then he might be able to gain an extra point on the attack right there from just being paired with Guan Yu right there, right? So that is another thing that you need to keep in mind as well. So this is just like for individual ranking only, not like when you pairing these commander with a different commanders, or when you have like a different set of setup. Some of these commander might work better, right? For example, another example here with Pacquiao, right? Let's say if your setup has like commanders that can give more skill damage boost buff, example, a Trajan, right? Let's say if you have a Trajan in your setup, Pacquiao is definitely gonna work a lot better with your setup with Trajans instead of a Richard, right? So because Richard doesn't have any skill damage, he doesn't benefit from Trajan skill damage boost right there, right? So it depends, right? So it depends on your commander pairing. It depends on your setup as well. So some of these commander might gain some additional point right there, depend on your setup. So that is another thing you need to keep in mind as well. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys find these videos useful and can help you decide on which commander you going to invest next. Thanks for watching the video, guys.